Hello everyone, and welcome to First Coast Living. I'm Casey DeSantis.
And I'm Matt Pittman in for Curtis one last time.
Curtis, cue the music. You know what today is? Today is Friday the 13th in October, which some say makes it way spookier than any other Friday the 13th on the calendar. And it's not often that we get a Friday the 13th that falls into the month of Halloween. In fact, over the past 20 years, I love the music.
No, I know.
It was really creepy.
It got you excited.
It did. The past 20 years, it's only happened 3 times back in 95, 2000, and 2006. And the next Friday the 13th in October won't happen until, write your calendars down in case you want to do something special, 2023.
Well, if you are going with this spooky day, check this out. It was a flight that anyone who was superstitious probably avoided today, Friday the 13th. Flight 666 made its last trip to hell?
H-E-L.
Yeah.
Just one L.
A passenger snapped this picture before hopping on a flight from Copenhagen to Helsinki earlier today. It says, "No turning back now." Finnair has flown this flight for the past 11 years, but discontinued it effective today.
Wouldn't you want to do it like yesterday?
Right.
Wouldn't you want to discontinue it before you did it on Friday the 13th?
It's like they're asking for bad luck. They're just like, one last time.
We can do it. We can do it.
While some people may be freaked out by the journey of flight number, the airline claims that it has never impacted ticket sales. Would you take it? I would take it.
First of all, how many times do you look at the flight number, right? Before you don't. I just look to see where I'm going and what gate, and then
what time,
and what time,
right.
and what seat, and then you get there, and then all of a sudden you're sitting waiting to board, and you're putting 2 and 2 together, right?
Yep.
It's 666. I'm going to the airport code HEL. On Friday the 13th, it's like, does part of you think, you know, I'm just going to sit this one out?
You're in row 6.
Right.
That's just all downhill.
That's when you really get off. That's when you're like, I didn't care about my bag.
Not going.
Keep the bag. I'm out of here.
Who's rushing off to Helsinki?
Yeah. I don't know. H-E-L.
Curtis?
He might, listen, knowing Curtis, he could be anywhere by now. But he will be back on Monday.
That's right.
In the meantime, before he gets back, there are a lot of fun events going on this weekend.
That's right.
Including one of your favorites, the Oktoberfest.
That's right. So we just had one right next door to us over at Metropolitan Park, but if you are at the beaches, you're in luck because it's the Beaches Oktoberfest this weekend over at the Seawalk Pavilion. You may recognize that band right there. Smash Mouth is going to be your headliner tomorrow night. Tonight, there's going to be a couple really good live bands that play here in Jacksonville a lot, like Side Reel is going to be playing tonight. Tomorrow night, Smash Mouth is going to be your headliner, and then on Sunday is a band called Pepper.
Pepper. I remember Smash Mouth.
Everybody knows this song, but you can get excited because it's a free event. You love the free events.
There you go.
Yeah, and it's if you want the VIP passes, you can buy the VIP passes. Cost you a little extra money, but you get the private bathrooms. You get the private bar.
That's worth it right there.
The private bathrooms are worth it over at the Seawalk Pavilion. So if you want the private bathrooms, I recommend it. Go to beachesoktoberfest.com to get details. Kicks off today, so enjoy yourselves over at the beach.
This gentleman is coming up a little bit later in the show, and you're going to be sitting down with him to chat.
I am super excited. All right, one of my favorite funny movies is Scary Movie and Scary Movie 2. So I'm excited that Shawn Wayans is going to be in studio here in a little bit, but you can see him live this weekend over at the Comedy Zone. Tickets start out at only $25. You can go to comedyzone.com. You may recognize, I'm sure you're a big fan of this movie, Don't Be a Menace to Society. Let's get the whole full credit right. Don't be a menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. It's got to be on your top 10 list. That's that movie.
That's that movie.
Yeah, but we also may know him from White Chicks and, of course, the Scary Movies. Again, you can go to comedyzone.com. Comedy Zone is bringing in some big shows, so Shawn Wayans, I'm excited to sit down and talk with him. Talk with him about comedy, and you know, he's got the comedy family. The Wayans family is known in comedy. They've been doing it for over 25 years. So I'm interested to know about the history, or whether he just sat down one day and was like, I wonder if I should have just been a doctor. Like, I don't think anybody in the Wayans family was like, doctor.
I think they're doing okay. I think they've got a pretty good life chiseled out for themselves. So he'll be coming up because he's going to be performing at the Comedy Zone, and you're going to be chatting with him. It'll be great. You're also wearing the T-shirt because you're a huge fan.
I had to get excited. I had to get excited because the Jags, #1 in our division. We are #1. That's right, and we're playing the Los Angeles Rams on Sunday. The game is going to be at 4 p.m., so a little bit different, a little bit more time to tailgate over at Everbank Field. But tickets start out at around $45. But it's exciting because we're 3-2. The Rams are 3-2, so they're top in their division as well, but they're in the NFC. So it'll be a good AFC-NFC battle. And this will be a really big test for the Jags because if you are a Jags fan, you know they don't like to win at home for some reason. For some reason, like their record here at home, it's bad. But right now we're 3-2, so I'm excited for the Jags, and I'm excited to see what they're going to do on Sunday.
Okay.
Playing the Rams.
You'll be out there early. Pretty early.
I mean, I live a mile away from here. Like it's tough.
Good point. Yeah, you can go back and forth. You can use your own bathroom.
That's right. That's true.
The Armada is another. You're a big fan. Curtis, I know, is a big fan. The 904 group, they all go out there and party big time.
The hooligans will be out tonight because it's Fright Night over at UNF Hodges Stadium. You can go see their Armada play tonight versus North Carolina. So it's going to be a fun game. Tickets start out at only $10, but there's going to be fireworks. During halftime, there's going to be a costume contest, a post-match trick-or-treating. So bring the kids out. It should be fun. That's tonight at 7:30. You can go to armadafc.com to get details. There's those hooligans. Section 904 going crazy.
Yeah, and I know that we had one of the players on and said it'll be neat for the kids because they'll be trick-or-treating too for the kids. They'll have some candy and fun stuff, so come out in the costumes.
And I do have to mention this. We have a brand new sports team here in Jacksonville, the Jacksonville Icemen. We actually have hockey here in Jacksonville, and I'm not going to really promo the event because they sold out their season opener.
Wow.
They sold out the opener.
I know there's a lot of excitement about it because I've talked to a few people who said as soon as I heard about it, they were there. They are so excited that we have a hockey team. So, I love hockey. I just don't understand it.
Look.
That's the only thing. And when I watch it on TV, I just follow the little spot shadow.
At this level,
figure out what's going on.
At this level of hockey, just wait for the fights. It's fun. Just wait for the fights. JacksonvilleIcemen.com is where you can get details. But if you want details on all the events around the First Coast, go to events.jacksonville.com. We've got a whole list there for you. So find it, have fun.